Okay, I'm here with the S760, which is a all-tube guitar head from Studio7. It's a new line that we just started carrying. And this is a really awesome guitar head. It's all tube. It's got 4 12AX7 preamp tubes. It's got 2 EL34 power tubes. And this is a 60 watt head, and it's also switchable down to 20 watts, which I'll show you that function when we flip it around to the back. Really cool looking aesthetic to it, a really nice metal grill here, and just kind of running through real quick down the front panel here. We've got your power switch, you got your standby switch, then you also have a VU meter, which gives you a little readout of your output power, which is kind of cool. It lights up nice, and you got a nice little needle that pops back and forth, very cool looking. You've also got 2 master volumes, so you got a master 1 and a master 2. So this is kind of for like a lead boost, or if you want to have another channel that you need louder or something like that, you've got that capability with the 2 masters. You also have a switch here to switch on or off those 2 masters, and the LEDs there that light up to show you which one you're on. Then moving over, we've got built-in DSP effects, which is digital signal processing. So you have 16 different presets of digital effects, ranging from echo to chorus, reverb, delay, flanger. You got a rotary speaker simulator, some really cool effects built into this unit, and we'll talk about those a little bit more when I give you some examples. Again, you got an LED there to show you the DSP mode is on, and you have an on-off switch for the DSP, so you can disengage it all together. Even if you have the level all the way down, you want it just completely off, you can do that as well. Okay, moving on to channel 2 is going to be your distorted channel. So this is going to be your dirty channel. You got your volume, treble, mid, and bass controls. You also have a boost function here. They have an optional foot switch that you can get for these units, and that foot switch will click on that boost. Again, that's kind of like a lead boost. If you don't want to go with a whole separate master, you can do a little bit of a lead boost type thing with the boost. Your gain control, and then of course you have your LEDs here that'll light up when you switch channel 1 or channel 2, which is your channel 1, channel 2 switch. Channel 1 is going to be your clean channel, and you got your volume, treble, mid, and bass, and gain controls for that channel as well. So really diverse, very wide range of tonal capabilities here with built-in effects and things like that, which I'll show you in a little bit. Let's flip it around and show you the back. Okay, looking at the back of the S760, you'll see a couple of different things here. We've got, again, the nice metal grill in the back here. You can see the 2 EL34 power tubes in the back there. It's got a nice big heat sink in there as well. And again, going through the different functions and features of this, it has a 60 watt or 20 watt mode. Now this is really great if you live in an apartment. You know that using a half stack or any kind of head and speaker cabinet situation, it's hard to get a low volume and that kind of thing. So it's nice, you can switch it down to 20 watts and get a full range of tone without the full volume. Also, this is really great for recording. A lot of people go into the studio and they want to get that full tone. A lot of times you have to really crank an amp up to get it to break up the way that you want it to, and but then you're blasting yourself out and it's really loud. So if you want that full tone range without without having the volume, again, you can switch it from 60 watts down to 20. A lot of great speaker cabinet hookup functions here and ohm possibilities. You've got 4 or 8 ohms switchable, and you can hook up a couple different things here. You've also got the ability, you can hook up a 16 ohm 412 cabinet. You can run a 212 cabinet with this, or you can run 412, you can run stereo or mono, and you have all that capability here. So you have your impedance select, which is there, your speaker for 8 ohms, and another external 8 ohm speaker you can connect there. Moving over here, we've got a couple of cool functions. Now this has a speaker emulated line out, so you can plug this in and you'll have it kind of simulates a speaker cabinet being plugged into it as well, so it's kind of like a line out there. Then you have your effects return and effects send, so if you have an external effects processor, you have like a delay unit or a TCG Force or whatever the hot new effects unit is, you can plug that in here and route all your effects right through the head. And then you have a return level, so you can set the level of the effect coming in or out. Foot switch. Now again, this has an optional foot switch that you can buy for this, and this has a single plug, and it's going to be a 4-way foot switch, which is going to run, I believe, the boost, the clean channels, and the master 1 or master 2. And so you have all those capabilities within one foot switch that you can use plugging in here. Now a lot of guys don't want a big, huge pedal on their pedal board or next to their pedal board. They want to make it as simple as possible. Have a small little single pedal size pedal for their switch. So you do have the channel 1 and 2 or boost switch capability here, or you can set this one over here to your master 1 and 2 or DSP in and out. So you have that capability there where you can hook a smaller pedal to those and use it that way. Now another really cool feature that this has is that it's switchable from 115 volt to 230 volt. So if you're doing overseas things and you take your gear with you, which a lot of times you won't, but if you do, you've got the ability to switch those two voltages there. Now another really cool function here, here's your power cable plug-in, and the fuse panel is built right into this plug assembly here. So you just kind of reach in here and you can grab a little lid, you can pull that out and change your fuse right there. It's not a separate fuse panel. A lot of times with those, what happens is a little ear on it will break or something, and they pop out, and then you lose it. You don't have the little cap, and then it's hard to find another cap that's going to fit that in perfectly. So this little assembly is really nice because that just pulls out. You can actually put a spare fuse in there as well. There's a little spot for a spare fuse. So a really cool function of that. So that's it. That's the S760 from Studio7.